So as a prince, thou hast power with God and what?
And with men, and has prevailed.
Okay, read it from the top again for him.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 32, verse 28.
Yeah.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
No more Jacob. So he's the forefather, the father of the 12 sons. Go ahead.
But Israel.
But what?
But Israel.
Israel. Go ahead. So God changed his name. Go ahead.
For as a prince.
As a what?
As a prince.
So this is the meaning of the word Israel now. As it means a prince.
Has thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed.
For as a prince thou hast power with God and prevailed. Now give me that in Matthew chapter 2 and verse 13. Because you remember the prophecy of Christ in the book of Luke when he said what's going to happen to Jerusalem. But remember what happened to Jesus when he was young with his mother and his father. You know that story about Christ when he was young? Give me that in Matthew 2 and verse 13. Because remember, a lot of us, we think we are Africans, but there's a difference between the Africans and the Israelites.
That's right.
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Listen to this. Read this first.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 2, verse 13. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, arise and take the young child
young child
and his mother and flee into Egypt.
And flee into where?
Into Egypt.
Flee into Egypt. Why would the angel tell Mary, Joseph, and take the child, Christ, and go into Egypt? Why do you think the angel told them that? Because we look alike. We look just like the Africans. We would be able to hide amongst the Africans. You understand?
So
He's not gonna tell Christ, this person, to go and hide among Caucasians. He's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Right.
Remember, what was Herod going to do with the baby child? Do you remember that story? Herod was going to kill the baby child.
I just have one question. Because you said,
go to Exodus 11 and 7.
You said that we're separate from the Africans.
Oh yes, but wait. Do you know the Africans know that we are separate from them?
So, because they believe that they're Israelites as well. So
we don't. We have Israelites. We have Israelites that live in Africa. We are not saying there are no Israelites in Africa.
Okay.
What we are saying, the majority, the bulk of Africa are not, the whole Africa are not Israelites. So they have remnants that live in Africa who are Israelites.
So basically you're trying to tell me it's a different tribe, because...
Of course!
A tribe from where?
Read this.
What?
This is the book of Exodus chapter 11 verse 7.
Listen to what God make the distinction. Go ahead.
But against any of the children of Israel,
the children of Israel, these people,
shall not a dog move his tongue.
Shall not a dog move his tongue. Nobody is supposed to speak bad about us. Go ahead.
Against man or beast.
Meant what?
Against man or beast.
Against man or beast. Go ahead.
That ye may know how that the Lord could put a difference.
He put a what?
A difference.
Between what?
Between the Egyptians and...
Wait. What are Egyptians today? What are Egyptians today? What are they called today? The Egyptians. Africans. Read a piece from difference. Put a difference.
That ye may know how that the Lord could put a difference between the Egyptians,
the Africans,
and Israel.
These people are Israel. You know how these people are Israel? Give me that in Deuteronomy now, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Before you go
Give me that there.
Before you go there, I have one question.
Yeah, no problem. We are brothers, we're talking.
Yeah, of course, I like conversation, you know. Okay, so if we're Israelites, which part of Africa did they take us from the slave trade?
Which part? The lower part of Africa.
Okay.
The lower part.
Because my roots is in Kenya. Because my family is from Dominica.
Okay. Remember. Where's the... Look at this side here. Look at this side. Remember, don't forget.
guys.
This is a whole continent of Africa. Remember, we populated this area where they took us from.
But my family is from this area.
But that's what I'm telling you. Look at my finger. We populated this area where they took us from. Don't forget, Israel is still part of Africa.
Of course it is.
They try to make it separate from Africa now, but hey, they can't, they can't fool us. You understand? So, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show you that all the history about us is written in the Bible.
As I mentioned at the beginning, I don't believe all the history. Because
Okay. Get me that in 28 and verse 15, then you're going to jump straight to 16.
You have to give me something more. You know?
Yes.
You have to give me something more.
Listen, the Bible is a big book. All right? It's a big book. So read verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
So this is what Moses spoke unto the 12 sons of Jacob of Israel. Go ahead.
But it shall come to pass.
So this is going to happen. Go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen to what God is going to tell us, go ahead.
to observe, to do all his commandments,
To observe and to do all his commandments. For instance, you just say you have to call your fiancé, right? Now, if you say you love your fiancé, right? Are you going to go and sleep with another person? Of course not, because then your actions is proving that you don't love her, right? So God wants actions from us. He don't want only us to hear, hey, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not. He don't only want us to hear, he wants us to do. So read the piece about do again. Go ahead.
but it shall come to pass,
Brother.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Come.
observe, to do all his commandments
It's important.
and
We're
his
talking about
statutes,
Africa.
which I commanded this day,
Which he command us this day. Go ahead.
that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
A curse. Is a curse something good? Curse. And vloek. Is a vloek iets goed? No, right? A curse. Is a curse something good? Okay. So we are on the same page. We understand a curse is not something good, right? So read a piece again about curses.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
shall come upon us and overtake us. Go now to verse 68. Who we are speaking about? We are speaking about the 12 sons of Jacob.
You see?
The word Israel, God changed Jacob's name into Israel, what we just read. You understand English or Dutch? English, okay. All praises. That's good. I'm not losing you, right? We just read in Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28 that God changed Jacob's name into Israel, just like he changed Abram to Abraham. Because Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then you have the 12 sons of Israel, of Jacob. Now read verse 68, because I'm here proving to my brother Elijah, what's your name? Matthias. I'm Mikhayah. Alright, I'm Mikhayah. Sisters, hello, with the Albertine bag. Yes, we're calling you, sister. We spreken ook Nederlands. Zie je? Okay, niet iedereen wil horen. But read verse 68, because you said you wanted a little more meat, right? So read verse 68 now.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Into what?
Into Egypt.
Okay, give me the real meaning of Egypt now, because the Lord shall bring thee into, that we just saw, Egypt, Africa, but this time, give me Exodus 20 and verse.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 6.
Yeah.
I am the Lord thy God,
Yeah.
which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, the land of Africa, out of what?
From the house of bondage.
The house of what?
Bondage.
The house of slavery, the house of captivity. Remember what Moses told Pharaoh. What did Moses tell Pharaoh? There we go. Let my people go. What? Moses was the same color as Pharaoh. That's how he could have lived in the house of Pharaoh. But after Moses realized, hey, wait a minute, I'm an Israelite. Pharaoh, let my people go. That's what Moses said. So go back now to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Now listen to this, because you said you wanted something more concrete. Read it again, read it again, read it again.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
into
again.
Slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships. What race of people were taken from the coast of Africa, of Egypt, with ships? What race of people? Brother Elijah, I need you to answer this, please. You're on. What race of people? Come on, come on, come on, come on. What race of people?
Yo, you see that?
What race of? Okay. Brother, look. Look. Because don't forget, look at this sign. When they say, they never said Africans for sale. They always said Negroes for sale. There's a difference, and they know the difference. That's the thing. We now have to acknowledge, hey, wait a minute, because we just read in Exodus 11 and 7, God made a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. There's a difference because God's laws, statutes, and commandments were only given to the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Only the 12 tribes of Israel went into slavery that we just read. This is one of the curses on ships.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her, she hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
So read a piece again for us. Read a piece again.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Yeah.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt again.
With ships.
With ships. Continue.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Just like how Moses says it's going to happen, it happened. Go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We will never get to see our homeland, Jerusalem, again. Because we fled from Jerusalem when Jerusalem was sacked in 70 AD. And we went into Africa, just like we just read in Matthew chapter 2 and verse 13, when the angel told the parents, take Christ and flee into Egypt. So, read a piece again.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We will never get to see our homeland, Jerusalem, again. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
So when we come off of the slave ships, we shall be what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
No, your friends.
Unto your enemies.
Unto your enemies. For what?
For bond men.
For bondmen.
And bond women.
And bond women. Remember, what did we read in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50? What did we read in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 50? If we do not listen to do his commandments, he's going to what? He's going to what? He's going to curse us. This is the curse. And this is, read verse 40, what is it, 45 for a sign?
Repeat it. Say the 10 commandments.
The 10 commandments?
Well, tell me the commandments.
There's 10 commandments, but you have to see the 10 commandments is an umbrella. It's an umbrella for more commandments under it. You understand? For instance, in the 10 commandments, it doesn't have thou shalt not rape. Correct? You understand? But is it good for us to rape? No, it's not good. But that's what the 10 commandments is, the umbrella for the other commandments. You understand?
So in other words, it's just common human courtesy.
No, come on. It's not among human courtesy.
What are you talking about? Because if...
Sister.
You're my brother, right? Why would I kill you? Why would I rape you? Why would I beat you?
Okay.
Why would I sleep with your wife?
What race of people are killing each other today in the earth?
Always.
So, so the black on black crime does not exist in the world today?
Black on black crime is just crime.
It's just crime?
Because white on white crime is not
wait. Does the Chinese kill the Chinese?
Yeah,
Wait, pull up an article. Let me see. Pull up an article. We all have Google. Type in Chinese killing Chinese. Type it in. Come on. Type it in.
Chinese.
Bring it up.
Where you from? Where you from? You from St. Martin? Come on, man. Come on. St. Martin.
Chinese media is censored.
If we go,
You're not going to know
when is the last time you've been to St. Martin?
what's going on in China.
When is the last time you've been to St. Martin? When is the last time you've been to St. Martin? 3 years ago. What is the criminality rate in St. Martin?
Okay. I don't know.
Why don't you have any idea?
Because
It's your people.
Crime is crime, period.
Give me Revelation 1 and 4. Give me Leviticus 19 and 17. Leviticus 19 and 17.
Because what white on white crime is called?
You see,
What Asian
the problem
and Asian
is
crime is called?
no, wait.
But black on black crime is
Look. This is the problem right here. Hello. This is the problem right here. This is the problem right here. You know why? What race of people bleaches their skin? What race of people bleaches their
Right.
name again? Matthias. Sorry for
Wait.
one
Asian
second.
people bleach their skin. Asian market is bigger than the African market.
What?
Asian people bleach their skin. Asian market is bigger than the African market.
Boy, if you don't.
Asian people bleach their skin. Asian market is bigger than the African market.
Nah, boy.
Don't talk about that.
Bleaches their skin.
Asian
Bleaches.
and African.
Bleaches. What race of people uses cake soap and say, hey, I want to have a lighter color skin? What race of people? Huh?
That's rubbish, though.
No, I'm not saying it's good. It's all, I find it also rubbish. But I want to know what race of people does this?
Asian.
What race of people were Michael Jackson, Sammy Sosa, Lil Kim,
Bring it up.
Vybz Kartel?
Bring it up.
I know you know Vybz Kartel. You cannot say you don't know Vybz Kartel.
Got him.
You cannot say, what did Vybz Kartel do to your skin?
Bleach it.
What race of people is Vybz Kartel?
Bring it up.
What race of people is Vybz Kartel? What race of people is Vybz Kartel?
I hear you, and you have a loudspeaker to her.
What race of people is Vybz Kartel? I do not need a speaker.
Black.
Exactly.
I have to put black in quotation.
No, we're gonna read the problem, Matthias. This is the problem. Go to
Because back then we.
oh, you still on
Africa,
read Leviticus 19 and 17.
You know you was African.
This is the book
you
of
was black
Leviticus,
before you
chapter
left Africa?
19, verse 17.
Elijah.
Black before you left Africa?
Elijah.
Exactly.
Elijah, listen to this. Read this. Read
When
it.
you find out you are black when you came.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
This is the problem. This is the problem amongst our community. I say our community. Continue.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Correct your brother. 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 Woo! Okay, he's very covered. Continue.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer. So what I'm doing right now, I'm not suffering sin upon you or you. I'm not allowing you to go out there and commit sin by letting you know this information. Continue reading.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So the children of my people, guess what? I have to show them, hey, listen, don't do that. You're gonna get in trouble. Come, take the bay. Come, rude. Come. There's hope for you, Matthias. What ik wil je zeggen? Kijk, je hebt die informatie, ja? Ga op de website. Deze kant hier. Ga op de website. Wat we proberen iedereen te zeggen, what we are trying to tell everyone, go home, go on the website, open your Bible, and just check to see if it's there. That's all. That's all we want you all to do. It's time for us to wake up. Okay? You're Israelites, according to the Bible. Okay? Now, read this from the top again. What's your name, brother? Williams. Okay, Williams, listen to this.
Yeah, I'm copy here because I also have
Dutch, right? Dutch?
You want English?
Okay. Oh, you see you talk Dutch also, man.
No, the thing is, Dutch and I prefer English if I have to read something like that.
Listen, I prefer English also.
Yeah, because
that's why I'm speaking
if
to you
I
in
read
English.
something like that, I don't want to read it in Dutch. I'm sorry.
Okay, but before you go, listen to this.
There's a book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
You speak English? Okay, go ahead.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Love
your neighbor is by doing actions. Just like how I gave you the example a while ago with your fiance, I'm also married. Just by giving you the example, if I love my wife, I'm not gonna go and sleep with someone else. My actions is proving different that I do not love her. You understand? So the word love there is just proving, hey, actions. Continue. Read the next verse, 18. You read 17? Okay, read it again.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So correct your brother if you see him doing wrong. Go ahead.
And not suffer sin upon him.
That's where you're not going to allow your brother to commit sin. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge.
That's the whoa. Thou shalt not?
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge.
Thou shalt not avenge or bear any grudge. That's what's going on in St. Martin right now. Revenge. You step on a brother's shoe, he wants to kill you. You look at a brother another way, he wants to shoot you. You go too close to a brother's car, he wants to kill you. Revenge, avenge, or what? Or bear any what?
Any grudge.
Any grudge. A brother has a nice car. Weet je wat? Deze broer heeft drugs verkocht om die auto te kopen. Grudge. That's among our race of people. Our race. We will never say something good like, hey, you know what? This brother worked very hard for that car. He worked 10 years to buy that nice car. He worked 10 years to buy that nice house. This is the problem amongst our people. We hate each other. We love revenge. Continue reading.
Against the children of thy people.
Against the children of thy people. Thy people. Like what we just read. Thy people. So give me that in that's it. Finish out.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Love thy neighbor as we miss that in our community. We miss that. We don't love each other as ourselves. That's what we need to come back to. We finish it out.
I am the Lord.
You hear that? I am the Lord. Now go, give me that in Revelation 1 now. Revelation chapter 1. Because I tell you, hatred is a problem amongst the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Those are the people that went into slavery on ships. Those are God-chosen people.
That's right.
Those are the Israelites today. Hey, check out the information.
No problem.
Yeah, check it.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.